Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good bus wait room. We're doing side quests today. I guess we're just gonna go through the list of quests that I have. I wasn't actually expecting them to be there whispering. My camera really does not want to pick up on my face today. What's going on here? Is doing the wide-eyed expression. Decided I didn't like my glasses today. Did that fix it, maybe? For right now, at least. Okay. Who are we speaking to? Who's Charles? You're Charles?
So, you've got a taste for adventure too, huh? I must say, the patrons have been in a bit of a buzz lately. Though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual news. Even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban legends, is it?
What kind of urban legends?
Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
It's not a particularly scary story, no.
So he says.
At least, not for most people. It's the tale of the Dark Knight Hero.
The Dark Knight Hero?
Huh? Did the bartender just say something?
You weren't even listening. Anyway, the Dark Knight Hero.
And screams again.
It said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil and uphold justice. But to be honest, I don't have much interest in such rumors. Unless, of course, he can help.
I think my camera's breaking today.
Patrons after they've had a few too many. I would happily take that as proof of his existence.
Has anyone ever seen him?
I'm told that there have been a handful of sightings, but in the depths of night, no one can get a good look at him. Perhaps that's why he only appears at night.
I mean, makes sense.
The sightings confirm that the Dark Knight Hero is more than just a groundless rumor. Anyway, that's more or less everything I know. If you want to know more, ask around in the plaza. I need to serve some customers.
Dark Knight.
So why are we getting involved in this?
It's like your standard cookie-cutter urban legend, but just a little darker.
Because it's at night.
Could be. Once you're ready, let's head out to the plaza and ask around.
I don't want to speak. I am busy. I got places to go. I got doors to leave. Imperial. Hi, Imperial. Let me hit it and go to the plaza. Alright, you have to actually hold down the sprint in this game. Bystanders by the fountain or in the fountain? And he's stealing their money. If you steal their money, the wishes won't come true. Sure, you work at your job.
You want to find out about the Dark Knight hero?
Maybe.
Look no further. It's me. I am the Dark Knight hero.
You're
You're right, I'm not. I was joking.
man. I knew it wasn't her.
Jokes aside, I do think that the Dark Knight hero and I have one thing in common.
What's that?
What's that?
It's the way he sticks to his principles. Coming out here night after
Doing good. How are you?
Justice, keeping Mondstadt safe.
Wow, so you're a nocturnal vigilante too?
No, I just mean he must be seriously rich.
Good. That's good to hear.
Why is that?
He must be rich.
People only start worrying about spiritual fulfillment once they have enough material wealth. It's the same in every hero story, isn't it?
So we gotta be rich.
No, it's nothing like that. I just have too much time on my hands these days.
Same difference. You are the boss of the Cat's Tail after all.
Why don't you ask the guards at the city gate? They do know.
We're gonna be led around again, aren't we?
They must know something.
You're a venturer. You're not a guard. Technically, you're a guard.
You want to know about him?
Him.
In fact, I'm one of the few who has seen him with my own two eyes.
Great! This is the guy we need to talk to.
That's what we think.
Just who is the Dark Knight hero?
Whoa, slow down. Let me
I
start
tried
from the
pulling for Neffy,
Well,
but
I was
only
patrolling
had
one
30
night
pulls,
when
so I couldn't get her.
suddenly I heard something. I rushed over to check it out. I saw a gang of suspicious-looking fellows who looked like they were up to no good.
Are we sure they're up to no good? Everyone's up to no good.
Kid, you're supposed to be a guard.
That was when he appeared. He was dressed in black from head to toe, perfectly hidden in the night. The way he crept up on those bad guys must have felt like a
Yeah, we get to
little
meet the Batman of this world.
Guess what I did next? I wasn't the bad guy. Why would I need to run away? Still, I did leave the scene. I didn't want to be a nuisance to the Dark Knight hero. So instead,
You don't
I headed to
recommend
the
her
Favonius's residence.
if you don't have Luma or Colombian.
Correct. I thought surely someone with
I'm
such a
always
strong
getting
sense of
conflicting
justice and who
information.
voluntarily protects Mondstadt is exactly the kind of person you'd find in the Knights of Favonius. But it seems I was wrong. I checked everywhere, and there were no signs of anyone having left the building.
The building? Oh, they left the building.
Whoever it is can't be from the Knights of Favonius after all?
Nope.
Yes. But I just can't understand. Why would someone like that...
No, that's
not
fine.
want to
I totally
join the
get what you mean.
Knights? I'm sure they would warmly welcome someone of his abilities.
So, the point
It's
is
just,
that
the other day a lot of people were saying I should get Neffy instead of Luma.
Hey, don't be like that.
Luma?
At least by talking to me, you've ruled out a few more people.
Well, that's true.
Anyway, try asking at the flower shop. I heard a girl there's been talking about the time you rescued her.
I'm not sure why. That's just what they were saying. Are you the girl from the flower shop?
What's wrong with me? Why can't I get him out of my mind?
hello? We'd like to ask you about the Dark Knight hero.
My hero? Oh, sorry. and just hearing his name gets me lost in thought. Hang on, how did you know who I was thinking about? Is it that obvious?
Maybe.
Oh no, what am I going to do?
They're less free to play.
Master D-Look ever finds
Friendly.
out.
Huh? What's D-Look got to do with this?
Well,
Okay.
I guess
And so I
might
guess
as
for the
well
less
spill the beans
rest
then.
pulls I have, or
I used to think
pulls I save up
D-Look
for, I'll
was
go
the
for
one
Luma
me.
instead.
But ever since the time I was rescued by the Dark Knight hero, I just don't know anymore.
We don't know anything.
Wowee! You saw the Dark Knight hero? For real? What's he like?
It all happened so fast. I was so scared. All I remember is seeing a flash of fire, but I felt safe. I only saw his silhouette, but it felt so familiar.
Hello, spies. It's got vision.
Who knows? Well, now you mention it, a pyrovision does seem like a good explanation.
Who do we know that has
It lit up the
pyro
whole
visions?
area in an instant. I remember that very well.
Okay then. Well, thanks for the intel, Donna. See you around. So, based on what we know so far, all we need to do is find a wealthy, visionary...
Oh, I enjoyed both of them in the trials, so we'll see what we end up getting.
But we already
Luma
have
also
some
actually has IRL reference
Guess we
reasons
gotta
for
see
her
for
larger
ourselves.
assets. Oh my.
Take a look around the city at nighttime. If we're lucky, we just might bump into him.
Who's... Oh. Oh, that's the wrong button. Yeah, the Batman quest. The Northeastern Europe myth reference. There a specific place I'm supposed to be wandering around in Monostat? Or just anywhere? Oh, it's her. Not part of the story, but still. Oh wait, that's the wrong button. Oh, so that's an easy way to change the time. I didn't know you could, click the left mouse. The left mouse. Hey, Sucklin. I'm doing good. How are you? Where are we supposed to be going? It just says wander around Monostat at night. You're doing great, that's good. People thought it was the skip button. Yeah, it's weird there's no skip. I noticed that. I did finish Leeway. I have a bunch of side quests I need to do now. So I can unlock the main story. Where am I supposed to be going? The Fatui are still here. Batman's here picking them up. Oh, hey. She's here. Why is she here?
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is it?
A dangerous
You need to be
package.
careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and all the bouncing around in transit caused a reaction.
Oh, that's not good. She has little ears. Look at her ears.
Stench that could wake the dead.
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials.
Why'd I sound like AI? I'm not AI, I assure you. Thanks for stopping by, Room. I hope you have a good day.
Hey, Timaeus, what are you chatting about? And who might this be?
She's a cutie. That's who she is.
Oh, hello, you two. This is Sucrose.
Hi. I'm Sucrose, Albedo's assistant. If you have any alchemy-related queries, you could always ask
Oh,
me.
so that explains why she gives you a boost whenever you craft things.
Huh? Do I look nervous? My apologies. I don't get out too often. I'm usually in the laboratory, where there aren't many others to talk to. That's okay. You don't have to force yourself. I'm unsure that once we get to know each other better...
You know, this is wasted my time when I'm supposed to be looking for a Batman.
Hey, aren't you the legendary traveler? The one who repelled Storm Terror? I've heard so many stories about you. Always wanted an opportunity to research you up close.
Research?
What do you mean, research? Sorry. Don't mind me. What am I saying? Well, never mind. So, what were you two talking about just now?
Sucrose received a strange package recently.
A strange package, yeah.
A strange package? Yes. I believe it's from a Sumeru scholar who came to study here in Mondstadt.
I just started, well, I've been playing for a while, but this is my main account.
Huh? A package from an academia scholar? Oh, then there could be anything inside. There wasn't anything dangerous inside. Just a bunch of strange cards.
And cards?
I think I've seen Timaeus with some similar looking cards before. So I came to ask him about what they might be.
You've seen me with some cards? Maybe those were the testing cards used for distinguishing reagents.
No, they didn't look like test cards. Here, have a look.
What are they? Oh, they're trading cards.
Oh, you meant these? Huh. Sucrose, have you really never seen these before?
No, I haven't.
No, never. Recently, I've been spending all my time up in the mountains working on cultivating pentatonic sweet flowers. Why? Is this an area of research that has started trending in the alchemical community during my absence?
You could definitely say that it's trending, but not as an area of research.
No, I think I may have
That's been getting
unlocked
really
another
popular
quest
these days.
while doing one
It's called
quest.
Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG! Yeah, we've been hearing about this game all over the place.
You know, yeah, I've been hearing about, or I've seen the cards in the game, but I haven't figured out what they're for.
Though it had made it all the way to Mondstadt, must be pretty popular, huh?
That's right. The game's been catching on lately. The Yae publishing house in Inazuma has even published a series of light novels based on the game. The story
Will we get light novels?
It starts with a young
And
guy in
this is another quest that locks in in-game mode. I see.
in the attic. He opens it,
Free primos. We like free primos.
An ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King has been captured inside. It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named...
You're ruining the novel for us.
Match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the castle.
Spoilers, dude.
After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks and become a legendary...
You don't like the game mode personally?
Timaeus?
Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose? If you're interested in how the story plays out, I can lend you the novels.
We'll see how it is.
No, I was just thinking about that time you requested an extension on your progress report deadline, citing personal reasons for the delay.
Oh,
Well, I did go through a phase recently where I wasn't putting enough focus on my work, but it's under control now. I've committed to not even touch Genius Invocation TCG until I've made enough progress in my research.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
unfortunate.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with, I thought that I should at least try to learn the rules. That way, I could say that I at least tried to appreciate his gift.
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it might even make you smarter. Okay,
That's true.
fine. Paimon's curious and would like to give it a try. Please? Although, it seems like we can't learn how to play it anytime soon, because Timaeus has given up for a while.
Everyone's given up.
Well, research is my priority, you know.
Is it though?
If you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cat's Tail.
Kit Kat.
Yep, that's the place. It's where everyone in the community goes to play when they have time. They gather there, trade cards, and they're very welcoming to new players. Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating at first, but it's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it.
Understood. Traveler, Paimon, let's go to the Cat's Tail and try asking around.
I could, but I have other things I need to do.
Hearing Timaeus talking about the game has also piqued my curiosity.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going!
But Batman. I need to find Batman. I still don't know where I'm supposed to be going for Batman. Out here? This considers... Technically all of this is considered Monostat. I assumed he meant just like in the city. I did not know that. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you sad. My character is involved in another quest. Fuck. Why is it always like this?
Honorary knight. Is something the matter? A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah.
Oh, in the event
I
he meets the
remember seeing
sussy
someone
perfume
like that.
lady.
A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So
You know
I decided to
what?
keep an eye
Yeah,
on
I
him
could
for a
see it.
while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
So he says.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
Would she though? Probably.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him.
Gotta go to
He
the
has more
smithy.
news about our stranger.
Got anything good for us?
You need something? Here.
Ranger with an eye patch.
He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials.
I don't know what
Can't say
blonde
I've
guy
heard
has an eye
materials
patch.
mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then.
It's suspicious.
Anyway, let's go to the Angel Share and have a look.
Everyone's after this guy. Our siblings started cosplaying Kaya. Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time something strange has happened in this game. No, not the missing persons report. Don't want that. You got more info for me?
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey Charles, have you seen a
Are we even old enough to drink?
eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master Diluc's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
From Diluc, that sounds like it would be an insult.
Guess that's Diluc for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday, so he should be here today too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Which seat? This one?
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
So why are we going after this suspicious guy? He's gone. Oh, he's over here. I don't think he's our brother.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
Yeah, he's definitely not our brother.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
Who is he, though?
Oh, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
You're one to talk, Paimon. You are a little strange yourself.
Beside you.
That's not true, and you know it.
She will forever be our emergency food.
Someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
What is our business with him?
Sure.
What? Meet the lore man.
He was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will
He's suspicious.
require advance payment.
Oh, he needs money.
500 mora and 3 answered questions. The
Only
500
500?
is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment. That's it.
That's suspicious.
Got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can...
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now. The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude.
I mean,
only
not
wish to know
wrong.
what your choices are. You need only answer. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti.
Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
Oh,
I know everything that I should.
he does know the lore.
Answer the question. Is that your answer? I see.
And technically, everyone helped.
Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown.
How does he know all the lore?
Will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity. So that's your answer? I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not.
That's true.
Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
None of them.
So, this is your answer then.
Did we fail?
Understand. As I thought, you really are similar to him.
Who's him?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me.
What do you
That
mean
said,
commission you?
I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order.
Why is that?
I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss. Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
One of the little floaty dudes?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
Oh, those are the little floaty dudes that I hate so much.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too.
Well,
Haven't
is
encountered
child human?
this order at
I guess he is. He's
There's some
suspicious.
reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Oh?
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something. Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's just like his. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon.
Oh, they have?
Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
Is this PS4? No, this is PC. I just play with a controller. I have really bad wrist, so it's hard for me to play with keyboard and mouse for long periods of time. Hello, sir.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss, the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods. Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Man's suspicious. Which one of these do we gotta do? I'm guessing this one? It would make sense.
The scent of the Abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Ah,
Let's head
mistakes
further
were made.
first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Is it the same dungeon as the first time? Oh. Basically. Was that... maybe? I'm unsure.
Time for your arraignment.
Switch. Stop. Help.
Let the show begin.
I can't remember my buttons. Also went the wrong direction. I'm having a hard time remembering how to play this game. I've been playing so many other games recently. Oh, that's the 3-star red weapon. I just used what I had. That's...
This moment will be frozen.
You're not who I meant to hit. Oh, the wolf's gravestone is also red. Don't do it. Shouldn't have done that just yet. Easy. Oh, free food. Excuse me? What do you mean? There we go. Didn't know hay could get electrified. Me neither. But apparently it can. Oh. Heck.
Let the show begin. Hi. Oh, hi, oh.
I know the whole point of it is to use like the chain reacts of this, but I just enjoy smash button. Smash button is also fun. Is that everybody?
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left. The abyss.
Yeah.
It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a
You love how many
inconceivable
DPS characters are
madness
button
that
mashing.
encroaches upon this
I
world's
do
very
enjoy some button mashing.
foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
Gotta destroy everybody.
About the Abyss game.
Well, we do have some history.
He looks like someone who's a part of the
I
Abyss
suppose
somehow.
that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf.
They're taking the
Perhaps we may
wolf.
find our Abyss Herald there.
And they can't take the wolf. Off we go. I do not remember where the Temple of the Wolf is. Uh-oh, over here. No, I accidentally stopped tracking it. Heck. Something's in my face. Wait, wrong direction. Nah, we don't want to talk to Paimon. Sorry, I'm busy. Also a bit too busy to fight you guys. I have learned, because I've been leveling Razor up, and you have to get the little purple things, the wolf hook, that the wolves around here will follow you around.
Let the show be.
Oh.
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead?
Probably.
We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Yeah, why would they not like him? There's a good chance they probably don't like him.
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north.
Yep.
Sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only. No, nor does it know me.
You sound very
I only
familiar,
know these
though.
things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
They are kind of interesting. Why are they here?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell.
Oh.
What I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
Oh, thank you. Well, there is one over here.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control?
I mean, probably.
Looks kinda scary. Let's beat him up first.
Let's beat him up. Yeah.
Get back!
Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
I mean, it did have the little symbol above it. That's what they told us. Gotta grab my loot while I'm here. Will help me in the future. Every time I have to climb up a wall, it makes me miss the wall run in
Those bonfire spells. Looks like
the wall run in Wuwa.
really has been around here.
Oh, we're standing in.
Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick! Mustangs.
Don't get frostbite.
You have 3K movement. I've actually been kind of disappointed that you can't just stop. Release me.
Blood.
That you can't sell items.
Cool it.
For like Mora. Oh, we've already... Okay. Like all the mint and the pine cones that I've been collecting. Yeah, I don't want to sell my artifacts. But like all the random stuff that you gather, I feel like you should be able to sell it. Hello, sir.
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an abyss herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
It doesn't make sense, yeah.
There is one more place we can go.
Oh, where's that?
Get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
Storm Terror's lair? Stop doing that. Isua, thank you. Ah, heck. I'm debated by the chest. Give me my loot. Was only a common chest. No, I'm surprised the wind hasn't disappeared since Storm Terror's no longer
I've heard about
angry.
what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair.
Yep.
But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact,
Also true.
if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The
He's went
first
home.
time I laid eyes upon the ruins of old Mondstadt, the dragon of the east had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do
That
you
means
remember
what's his
who
name
might
is
actually
extremely
consider
old.
this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
How deep are we going in? We're going all the way over here. Too lazy to run that far. There's a thing. Where is it at? All the way up there. They're messing with my thing.
Some monsters gathered over there.
You're not allowed to do that. That's mine. Oh, fuck your water.
Motion to compel.
Well, I meant to use the other guy, but you know, this works as well.
Freeze.
By other guy, I mean Razor.
Cool it.
Why won't you?
Dodge this.
There we go.
Oh, so sorry.
There's another one. There's these guys. You made it very easy for me. Stop. Don't. I can hate shields.
Visible evidence.
He's still alive. Where is you? Release me. Stop.
I taste blood. Freeze.
You could like just die instead of charging around.
So in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. But
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
Probably.
no, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go.
I mean, we've already fought in a god or two.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them. Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
I wonder what happened to his companion.
You keep talking about that person this and that person that? Where are they now anyway?
Dead.
He no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
See, I told you. Dead.
Is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel.
We have a teapot now.
Once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's Wanmin restaurant is great too. Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
But what if we just like want to continue traveling world from world?
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
We should.
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster.
The abyss.
Whatever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
Oh, we can? I didn't even know that little wind thing was right there.
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he?
I wonder if it reaches us high enough so we can get the, almost called it a sigil, but it's not called a sigil, that's something else. It does. What are these things called? Right, a word I can't pronounce. Up we go.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
It's nearby.
It doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here.
Last
My
time?
traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I
All
merely
suspicious.
followed my traveling companion around on that journey. That's all there was to it. Huh?
Huh? Flowers.
A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
It is a dandelion. What? What did we remember? Yep, I remember this.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? You mean your brother? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Her brother was here.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Paimon doesn't get a lot of
Do
things.
not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not?
I mean, slightly,
At least
but...
you now know that he is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find him itself. Yes.
Will we ever find him,
This is
though?
something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Man's got things to do.
Don't worry. We will
Pretty
meet.
funny considering she's a guide. And that's true. She's a guide, but she knows nothing.
Oh, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
Did we actually give him 500 mora? Like of our actual money? I agree, emergency food is better. Gotta do our adventure rate ascension. Perfect shot. Well, there's so many side quests to do. I guess we'll do this one. Well, while we're here, we might as well go grab our stuff from down here. Guess we gotta do all these blue quests before we can do the orange quest.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Where are we going? This way?
Go, Barbara, go!
I have to do side quests before I unlock the main story. Hey, Lost. I'm pretty sure I have to do all of these before I can actually go back and do more of the Archon quest. I am still slightly new to Genshin. Oh, this way? Been missing. I'm sorry. If you can't make it, that's totally fine. I completely understand. I don't know what that camera's. Yeah, I'm also on Twitch. At the bottom, Twitch is on the left and YouTube's on the right. And takes a Circon potion to add special effects. Hello, child. Oh, okay, we got a camera. And now we got another quest. Oh, we actually have to do the card one. Surprised you actually have to do the trading card. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Hello, cat. Oh, that's a cute cat. That's a big cat. Why is that cat so big?
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise.
Is it a nice surprise?
Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Excuse me?
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat?
He's a big kitty. We like kitty cats.
I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
We want to learn about cards.
TCG. We were just talking about that game.
We were?
You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers?
That makes sense.
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG players.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
The cat
I'm
speaks.
afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players.
But we can't understand them.
Is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has
And business is booming.
to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lowly assistant.
The average cat owner.
Wow, another guy who can understand animals.
What do you mean another guy? There's another one?
Crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince. He is special and the only one of his kind. Such a remark is an insult to Prince. Oh, what's that? Shuyan. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's a natural mistake to make, and you shouldn't overreact. Ah, understood. I do apologize.
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain?
Sucrose is just gonna poke at his brain now.
That from a simple meow.
Yes, it was the sacred duels of genius invocation, TCG, that formed and cemented our bonds of mutual understanding.
Is that so? What kind of card game are we getting into?
Players can develop a deeper level of understanding between one another.
So, playing Genius Invocation TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link between players?
Somehow Paimon doubts that.
Man just bumped his head really hard.
Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyan, who will ask Prince. Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince
gotta go on our daily
walk you
walks.
through all the rules.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play. It would be improper to pit a newcomer to the art of the card against one such as myself, and I must therefore politely decline.
You could at least teach us the game.
That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to. We'll play you instead.
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them. I will never play another match of my own again.
I mean, that's true. He probably can't hold the cards.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this? Diona!
Diana? Who?
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is
Oh, look at her.
busy over here, you know?
Little cat.
Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh! Don't they have any clue that the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight?
No.
Seriously, games and drinks don't mix. Don't they get that?
They don't?
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy to hear this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Ha! Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not.
Why not?
Why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway? All it does is encourage more people to come to the bar for a drink.
That's what you need at a bar, though.
Pretty soon, Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights. Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry should be stamping out the spread of
The anti-alcohol is a bartender.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the
So do we ever get to learn how to play the game, actually?
obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry, it could even support you in this endeavor.
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then, our 2 customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shuyan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn.
And so we do get to learn.
Let's go to that empty table over there.
I'd work at a cat bar.
Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
Deck?
We don't have a deck.
Yes? You should have built a deck. You know, A set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game? What's with the blank stares? Come on! Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards!
We have some cards.
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend.
Yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that.
How are we gonna get cards? How many cards do we need?
Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me! A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Okay.
Sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose.
They're bad cards.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything.
Oh, she's a little tsundere too. Typical cat.
So now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right?
Nope.
Yep. So,
Oh.
are you ready to start? All right, then let's begin.
Oh. Speaking of cat. There's a cat meowing out the door.
Welcome
Oh, we
to
got
the world
Diluc and
of
Kaya.
Genius Invocation TCG. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent.
To duke it out.
Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours.
Okay.
Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Don't I have characters on the field?
Let's go.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round.
We do? What does this mean?
These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions.
Okay.
Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
Skill will cost 3 pyro dice. After selecting the skill, you will select elemental okay. Deals 3 pyro damage.
Not bad. You just made your first attack.
Okay.
During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack. And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's...
It's my move again. Oh, we have to use this. We have 2 Omni dice.
Now, these are Omni Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type.
Oh, that makes sense.
We're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice needed for this skill. Go on, give it a...
Seems like a bit of an overkill, but I guess that does in fact work.
That was pretty good. That's one opponent down for the count. Bam! But the game has only just begun. Remember? You have to defeat all opponents.
You know, this is a lack of deck, and you only need 2 cards.
As much as we'd like to attack again, seems like we've run out of usable dice.
It's true.
In that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round.
Oh. We both ended a round. Okay.
All right, here we are, a fresh new round. And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use D-Luke's skill now.
That's
Don't
true.
worry, situations like these are why we have the option to re-roll.
Oh, we can re-roll.
Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and re-roll them. When the action phase begins, the
I feel like we're about to lose D-Luke, so that's why we got 3 more. Wait, when the action phase began, the player who first chose end round. Oh.
This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this round. Alright
Okay.
then, let's learn a little bit
Hello,
about
Raptor.
energy and elemental bursts. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy.
Okay. Last round we used 2 skills, which means we have attained 2 energy.
Energy is full. He can use a powerful elemental burst, but we're still 1 short. Never mind. Let's start with a normal attack instead. D-Luke's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type.
Yeah, I'm, well, new-ish. I finished Leeway and Monostat, so we're doing side quests till we can unlock the other ones. Okay, now we have...
Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough pyro elemental dice left over.
We do.
It's time to use your powerful elemental burst!
This tutorial took you so long. It's taken a while. Probably for something I'm never going to touch again. Oh, there's a lot of stages. You're just impatient.
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards to form a party. Next up, it's time for your second character card, Kaya. To take
Yeah,
the
I
stage.
kind of put it off until it made me do it right now.
It seems like any move by Kaya is going to cost quite a lot of cryo dice.
So we gotta re-roll. Okay, what does this do?
When you
It's just an
throw
elemental
cryo
skill.
damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Dodge this!
What does being affected by cryo do?
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good time to learn about elemental reactions. Different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements.
Yeah, I can definitely tell I'm probably never gonna touch this again after I do this tutorial.
Elemental reaction will be triggered. At the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo, so we should try and use a pyro skill on them. Looks like we have to switch active characters, though.
How do we do that?
That reminds me. Both sides must have 1 active character, while others are considered standby characters.
Yeah, but your side doesn't have any. Only the resinless touch this game? That's fair.
Normally, we can only use the act now. In this case, we'll have to switch.
Okay.
You can spend 1 elemental elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character to the active character.
I guess that makes sense.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill. So once it's done, it's your opponent's turn.
That's rude. I mean, that makes sense, but still.
Most skills can only target the active character. As you can see, your opponent just attacked D-Luke.
Yeah, but he also now has
Now
his
that
2
D-Luke
stars
is our
filled.
active character, it's time to use his skill. Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, dealing pyro damage triggers the melt elemental reaction. When triggered, melt increases damage dealt by 2. This will allow you to deal loads of damage in one go.
Yep. Action cards and support effects.
All right.
The resin list sounds like a zombie horde. It could be.
Card types other than character cards.
What do you mean there's more card types?
These cards are all known as action cards.
And why is Paimon there?
Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand.
Why didn't you start with this?
Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack.
You don't know what half of them do. We still don't have any dice.
Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll?
I mean, that would make sense. That happens sometimes.
Never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the action cards in our hand to good use. Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active character. Take this one, for example.
This one? Yeah, expand hand.
So
The
playing
sword.
this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah. That means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type.
Okay, 2 of the same elemental cards.
Some other cards will cost you these instead.
What are these
Health
symbols?
requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice.
Okay.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just play this.
Paimon's that kind.
So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well then, you have your blade. Time to test it out.
I'm guessing technically you can only
Each
use...
elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, we don't even have 1. Well, not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic known as elemental tuning. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character. Sometimes you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted. Oh well. Moving on. Ingenious Invocation TCG. Keeping up a
Can't you just, like, make the name shorter?
More important than the number of cards you have. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning. Just like playing cards from your hand, elemental tuning is a fast action.
So you can make many fast actions before you...
Use elemental tuning to get yourself 3 pyro dice. Well, would you look at that? Finally, we now have enough elemental dice to use Searing Onslaught. Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage.
We'll do one. Oh, it's gonna do 4 now instead of just 3. I guess that makes sense. Oh, the last one finally. What are these?
Comes the final part. Yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand.
We can?
At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. What?
We want to get rid of this one and this one?
Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time.
Okay.
Oh boy, this one's a real doozy.
Is it?
Take it out pronto. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting.
Let's go.
Did we have picked the other one first? Is this like an actual little game? Oh, we did get 3. Oh.
Hey, look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. Now let me teach you one last trick. Free of charge.
Only free of charge.
You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say, you can read their intent.
Their intent?
Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round.
Isn't this kind of cheaty?
Intended actions for the round will be listed here in order. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat. Well then, that's the end of the tutorial.
What if I don't want to play? Actually gonna make me do stuff? You didn't explain the other things. Oh, I should have done that. What did it say to switch?
This will be interesting.
Oh, they want to end their round? No, you can't end your round. No, I don't want to switch it to him. Or equip to him. Oh, you have to... Oh, because it's a great sword. I can't use the Omni dice for this? Fine.
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile.
Oh, we do?
Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
We'll keep you... No! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, and then we can do what? This? Oh, you need 3 Cairo. Yeah. Oh, to change, you need to switch a dice.
Let's go.
Let's make sure we actually click the right ones this time. We want to keep you and you. We can get rid of you, 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 and you. Dealable. When I think we want to nope. I didn't even need to do that. Easy. Not even a struggle. Would have helped if I started off on the better card. Or the other card. Oh, we gotta go through all of this now. Release me, I'm done of this.
Cool. Those are the basics. Did you get all that? What
Yep.
we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge.
I think I'm good. We'll pass on that.
Rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Booze hounds.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
Yep, it's something I'm never gonna play again. Thank you though.
That's quite the detailed explanation.
Oh hey, D-Luke.
I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
No.
You snuck in without making a sound.
I mean, we were slightly busy.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
Does she not like him?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol
I mean,
industry.
that's fair.
Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad
She left.
But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
She might be back by now.
It's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card?
His card.
It's D-Luke's character card.
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is first.
Yeah, that explains why she doesn't like him.
The customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
Good question.
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and...
He wasn't wearing an eye patch?
Taking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
Mm-hmm.
Eye patch?
It's Kaya.
Gah, I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
Nope.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
What about it?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image.
You know, who's producing these cards and how are they getting the images?
Genius Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with
I don't want to play a game
I
again.
was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image at the cat's tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do.
Okay, good. We get out of it.
Have that duel another time. Good. Then I'll take my leave.
Oh, look at the little cat image on the table.
Don't let the door hit ya where Lord Barbados split ya. Uh-oh. Guard captain.
Uh-oh.
I hope Kaya will be alright.
I'm sure he's fine.
Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation?
No.
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel.
I don't wanna. I got things to do.
Fun. But in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards.
I don't have that.
Then let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received, and I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our first duel?
I guess we'll go ahead and do this real quick so we can finish the quest. Do we have to win the duel? What element is Sucrose? Is she wind? Dendro. That's Earth, I think. Use one summon. I'm pretty sure she's a... I mean, I guess this works.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between 2 players. In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase.
Okay.
At the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take actions, so you'll be unable to view their intent. Are you ready?
Oh wait, I don't know. We'll start with him.
This will be interesting.
Do Omni, we need... Nope. This one? Technically works. What were my cards? That's Animo. Oh, that's useful. Sure.
Dodge this.
Oh, she's a book. That's right. Why'd you switch to Kaya? Hmm. can't really do that.
Cool it.
Dendro and Sucrose. Is she not Dendro?
Dodge this.
Oh, is she Animo? I don't know what her thing is. Yeah, Animo element. Okay, my bad. Okay, so we want that on him. And then we want to switch.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Freeze.
Yeah.
I want to help.
Okay. Game stupid annoying. No, I'm still human. Rude. What's this? Heals target HP. Don't really think I want to use that right now. I don't know what a quick summon is. Chicken, yeah. Just one weapon, equipment card. I see. F1 energy from... Okay. And not oh, there we go.
Animo Tech 6308!
I'm not done.
Darn, I didn't factor that into the equation.
They declare the end of the round. I'm not done yet, though. Oh, wait, no. Well... No, we want to switch to you.
This will be interesting.
Are they... Oh.
Dodge this.
That all I can do? That's all I can do. How many cards can you have in your hand? It was kind of awkward. I've never used her, so I didn't know. Ugh. Well, none of those are any good.
Don't push your luck.
That's incredibly rude. We'll heal him. Well, that only heals you up once. You'll remember them all eventually. Hopefully.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Well, I'm not done yet. What's this? Before this round ends, the target character's next 3 normal attacks cost 1 fewer.
Where did I go?
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Okay, so it makes some sense. I am understanding somewhat. Again, annoying that you don't get everything you want, but... Ow. How many would that do? 2? Easy.
My research has failed.
Yeah. We can be playing cards and just ignoring everything that's going on in the world.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards.
It's because we had the exact same character cards.
Thought. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game.
She's gonna become obsessed with the game now, isn't she?
Transplant the arms of the 2 standby characters onto the active characters.
You cannot transplant the bodies.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was beaten fair and square, I know that. I just can't stand losing. But it was a fun match.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
It's true, she's very
I always get a little
competitive.
upset when I lose. It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me
Yeah,
when I
who cares about the gods when we can play card games?
Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments, but I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score, and the desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck.
Got things to do.
Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation lies.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta give up.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level. You played well this last match.
Thank you.
Our
I'm
booze
just a little
hounds.
disappointed to lose, that's all. But Genius Invocation TCG is a really fun game.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail. But don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably has the right atmosphere.
The cat doesn't want to play with us.
Alright. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shian's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that.
Look at, you gotta understand people's gonna drink.
Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shuyan.
But Shuyan has the cat, and the cat doesn't like us. You mean talk to him? I don't want to talk to him.
So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG.
Why is everything so big?
Sucrose and Paimon are TCG.
The cats are huge, the counter's huge, maybe we're just small.
Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
Uh-huh, sure you did.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that. You cannot call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test.
The 33 little turtles
Prince there.
took 2 tiny tomatoes to the theater?
To become official players recognized by the Genius Invocation TCG Society, you have to pass the test.
Oh, we'll be stronger once we get bigger? I see. Wait, what's the test? I don't want to test. I'm bad at test.
Although, to be honest, it's not that difficult. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a
Don't wanna.
So you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
Yeah, it's gonna be my last time probably playing too.
can count towards this tally. I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along, and from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather high level.
We did. I kind of just like lucked into it.
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player.
Yeah, probably not.
You may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can
The
assure you
Sucrose can become like the world champion.
your ability. But first things first, Shuyan. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift.
Ooh, free gift. I like free
My
gifts.
goodness, completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free Casket of Tomes.
Casket of Tomes?
Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light.
Oh, the book.
The thing that the main.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside.
It's basically Yu-Gi-Oh.
So the Casket of Tomes is actually real?
No, it's just a book.
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called Caskets of Tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your deck,
Yep, it's just Yu-Gi-Oh.
also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a Casket of Tomes with them.
Oh, Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next. The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players inside.
No, probably because you can see them.
Extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games. No. The real reason that it can sense other caskets is because it holds a nifty little mechanism invented by Sumeru scholars.
Is that so?
What a letdown. Alright, now let's see this Casket of Tomes already.
All Caskets of Tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours.
Well, where is she?
Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all out by now. Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your Casket of Tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant she must beat in order to become an official TCG
So why
player.
is the cat in charge of all of this?
Comparable prowess. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
I don't understand why the cat's in charge. Oh, she's back to praying at the water fountain.
Hello, you three. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of genius invocation?
She has.
Ah, I see you're here for your casket of tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
This is such a long, drawn-out quest.
So this is a casket of tomes.
Why is it mandatory?
A purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
It's true.
True. So
You don't have to go through it all.
TCG players are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail. You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates an
I'm pretty sure it locked the Batman quest, in which I needed to do to unlock the main story.
I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while. Thanks. I'll do my best.
Okay, well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to end here, despite how long this quest is. I'll probably finish it up on my own. As thrilling and exciting as of content as it is. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time around. Tomorrow is going to be some Wuthering Waves if you wish to watch. Yeah, so much fun, the best game mode, I know, totally. Anyway, goodbye guys, see you later.